Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the fifth grade concept of graphing on the coordinate plane. This is standard 5.8C in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 17 of the 2025 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we have seemingly simple problem, but we need to be able to put it onto a graph. That's going to be the challenge. So we have students selling popcorn. Each bag cost $1.50. We need to find the graph that best represents this. Now, when we look at these graphs, these coordinate planes, you might be thinking to yourself, I don't see any XY coordinates. There's nothing given to us except for each bag of popcorn cost $1.50. Well, when we don't have any XY coordinates, we need to make our own. Let's create a table of values. So we're going to make our number of bags. Take a look at all of these. The number of bags is going to be the X value, right? And then the total cost dollars is going to be the Y value because that's how they've labeled each of these X and Y axes. All right, so we're going to put number of bags. Number of bags. Let's put that right here. And then let's put total cost. I'm just going to put $sign right there. All right, so what if I bought 0 bags? Well, I would expect to have 0 cost. 0 bags cost nothing. All right, that was easy. Let's move on. 1 costs, now remember, we're going over for $1.50 each. So the rule is we're going to multiply by 1.5. All right, so 1 times 1.5, because it's $1.50 each, that's just going to be 1.5. What if I had 2? Well, 2 times 1.5. I could multiply that, or I could just add another 1.5, right? So if we double 1.5, we're going to get 3. And so 3 times 1.5, that's going to be 4.5. And let's just do one more, 4. We can add a 1.5, or let's do a multiplication just to make sure that we're on the right track. That's going to be 5 times 4 is 20. So 4 times 1 is 4, add that 2 is 6. Now, I've got 1 digit behind the decimal. I need 1 digit behind the decimal, 6.0, or simply 6. All right, so let's use what we have here, and let's make some XY coordinates. Okay, so this is going to be our X value. This is our Y value. So 0, 0 could possibly be graphed. 1, 1.5. 2, 3. 3, 4.5. And then 4, 6. All right, let's take a look at that and start looking over at our graphs now that we have some points we can plot. All right, so what point do we have here? I see 2, 3, so I'm going to put on A here. I'm going to put 2, 3 is plotted as well as 3, looks like a 4.5. All right, so how does that look? 2, 3, yes. 3, 4.5. A looks pretty good. Let's keep verifying. Let's go to B. I don't know if it would be on the same line like that. I've got a 1, 1.5, and then a 4, 4.5. The 1, 1.5 works. The 4 should be a 6, 4, 1.5. So no on B. And let's just do the same thing for C and D. I've got a 1.51 and then a 4.53. Nope, they reverse the X and the Y there. And then on a D, I've got a 1.52 and then a 1.55 and no. So our answer there is going to be right back at the very beginning. It's going to be that A with the 2 and the 3 and then the 3 and the 4.5.